Hello gentlemen, today I'm going to break down one of the best blitzes in the entire game. And that's not clickbait, that's for real, because this is a blitz that the best pro players in the world are using right now. During the MCS tournament this past weekend, this was getting spammed quite a bit and it was humming. Like, this blitz is really good. And honestly, it's pretty easy to set up. It's just a man coverage blitz. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you a few of the different nuances with what you need to know with this blitz. And it's going to be out of nickel 3-3. This formation can be found in a variety of playbooks. I'll post them in the description of this video so you guys can take a look. But right now I'm in the 4-6 playbook. And 3-3 is always a good formation because you can put, safeties in at linebacker and just have as much speed on the field as possible. Now, as far as your other personnel, I'd say you want really fast defensive ends. I have LAKEY and Tranquil. It's like 87 and 88 speed. And the reason for that is they're going to be the ones that come free a lot. And obviously you just want good speed, good acceleration there. So the blitz is going to be nickel blitz 0 out of nickel 3-3. And one thing I'm going to recommend is you go to your coaching adjustments. So click your right stick in at the menu and turn off your auto flip. And the reason for that is we're going to flip the play. So we're just going to flip the play at the menu. And when we have it like this, we know which way we're shifting our linebackers every single time. And it doesn't matter if the slot cornerback is on the wrong side. So we'll just come out against gun bunch. This is one of the best blitzes against bunch. So what you're going to do for this setup is you're going to press. So Y or triangle, left stick down. Shift your linebackers away from the blitzing slot cornerback. So in this case, we knew it was going to be on the right because we turned auto flip off. You're going to shift your linebackers to the left. So D-pad right, left stick to the left. After you do that, you're going to hit RB and then RB again for quarterback contain. And then technically you're done. But we're going to talk about a few different things as we move on in the video. But what you're going to see is this blitz is going to be crazy. This guy's going to loop in. That's why we want fast defensive ends. And you're going to pretty much torture if they don't block their running back. Now, it can still come in versus a blocked running back. It just kind of depends. But you will torture them if they don't block their running back. So we'll do it again. Show you it's no fluke. Press. Shift your linebackers to the opposite side of the slot cornerback. Contain. And we're set up. Very, very simple. Run it again. As you can see, boom, pressure comes in. There's also a contain on the other side so they can't just roll out. Really good interior pressure as well from Chris Jones. And they can't step up. They can't roll out to the other side. It's a nightmare. It's a really hard blitz to pass against. Now, before I show you guys what to do if they start flipping their formation, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more Madden 24 content. I'm getting super close to 20,000 subscribers. And when we hit that number, I'm going to drop a really fun scheme on the channel for free. So hit that subscribe, hit the bell icon so you join Noti Gang. Let's get right back into it. So what we're going to do now is talk about what happens if your opponent starts flipping their formation. It's not just bunch, by the way. I'm going to go to another formation in a second. But bunch, I would say, is probably the best formation in the game. It's top 3 for sure. And you're going to see it a lot. So that's why I'm kind of demoing bunch. And I'm going to be demoing bunch a lot throughout the season. But what we're going to do is do the same setup. And when you come out of the play call screen, oftentimes what people will do is they'll just flip their bunch automatically. And what you're going to see that does is it moves that slot cornerback out. And you don't want that. He needs to be the one in the contain. So you got to bring him back in. There's also another thing you can do, which I'll show you in a second. But what you're going to see is this blitz isn't always going to come in when they flip. But it does a lot. But one thing I recommend doing if you're playing a bunch player is setting up the blitz and then pretty much immediately touching this guy. The slot cornerback, just move him in like half a step. And when they flip their formation, he's now going to stay inside. And the other thing that I would probably mention is the outside linebacker that's on the left, so on the bunch side, this guy right here that I'm highlighting, he is pretty much cross-man onto the running back. And when this happens, you don't have to keep him manned up. You can maybe put him on a hard flat or something, which is going to maybe help on this tight end that's cross-manned. You could put a mid-read. You could put a hook curl. All of those are good options. And then you just kind of have this guy here as your user to take the running back. Let's go ahead and take a look. Just like this. Right there, the pressure didn't come in quite fast enough. There was a wide open crosser in the middle of the field. But yeah, that's just something worth noting. If they start flipping their bunch, you're just going to go ahead and touch that slot cornerback, make sure he stays in. And one really cool thing about this blitz is when they flip their formation like that, this guy here is going to auto shoot a lot of the shotgun runs. So let's go ahead and look. See what happens. Boom, he comes down, blows it up pretty much on his own. And that's going to be the case for pretty much every shotgun run. So what I'm going to do now is just show you this blitz versus a different formation that's not bunch, just to show you some minor differences. You know, it's still the same setup, but sometimes you have to bring the slot cornerback in. But remember, at the play call screen, flip your play. That means coming out of this menu, we're going to know which way to shift our linebackers, which is left. And it just saves us a little bit of time so we don't get quick snapped. So nickel blitz 0 flipped. And then we'll come out in just a random play, like mesh spot. And it's the same setup. You're going to press, shift your linebackers to the left, which is the opposite side of the slot cornerback. Contain. And then in this case, you see the slot cornerback is too far outside. He's not in a contain. You want him to be in a contain, close to the defensive end like that. And call the play. Didn't come in that time, and it's going to come in less versus certain formations. Not exactly sure why, but it's definitely the case. You're going to see that versus gun wing slot offset, even versus an unblocked running back. It's not going to come in every single time, because I think a lot of it has to do with where you place your slot cornerback. So like right here, he's a little further away from the defensive end. Let's see if it comes in better. So right there, he does come in that time. So it does matter where you place that slot cornerback. Let's try him far away again, see if that was a fluke. So like right here on the edge of contain. Here we go. He almost broke free. He almost looped around. He just didn't quite get there. I do think that's probably the move, just to go ahead and keep him right on the edge of blitz and contain. So like right there. Do it one more time, and then I'm going to show you this is going to shoot the run as well. As you can see, got 2 people in that time. And then let's see, we'll block the running back. We'll try that real quick. Block the running back. You're going to see that it does get picked up, and that is going to be the case most times. Sometimes what will happen, I'll go to instant replay and kind of explain what does happen sometimes, is this blitzing linebacker, he's oftentimes going to draw the attention of the running back. And what will happen sometimes is the running back will step up to like the A gap to take on this linebacker, and the loop will still come in. So keep in mind, this can still come in versus a blocked running back. And then for the run play, it's pretty much the same thing. You're going to see if they just call like an inside zone to the same side as this blitzing linebacker, it's just going to kind of blow it up on its own. That's a really nice perk of this blitz. But yeah, that's pretty much the blitz setup. It's super simple, and you can definitely get it off before you get quick snapped. And it's going to give a large majority of the player base hell. Like, they're not going to know what to do against this blitz because it's really hard to pick up. It's really hard to pass against. And overall, this is one of the reasons the best players in the world are using this blitz. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please drop a like if you did. Subscribe for more Madden 24 content. And if you guys need additional help and want to win more games, go to acemadden.com, become a member, and use code ACE for 15% off at checkout on any membership, and you'll gain access to every single one of our ebooks that's on the site. See you guys later.